And welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is Angel from Angel Illustrations. And what do you think of the new intro? I don't know. I was just trying something. I had the same intro for a year and a bit now, so change it up. It's going to change per video style, so let's see what happens. Anyway, we're back with another marker study. Now, remarkable. No pun intended. Sorry, brain. Remarkably, this is still only my 6th attempt at using markers in this capacity. And again, believe it or not, I don't really play with them outside these massive pieces that I do. I say massive, it's A3. It's big for me. But yeah, I had an idea, and since we're all in lockdown, I thought, let's give it a go. So this is sort of a postmodern Narcissus story. Yeah. I posted a question on my Twitter and Facebook, just out of the blue, just asking if a robot would fall in love with a human creator, or would the human fall in love with its own image? And nobody knew what the hell I was talking about, and I didn't get a straight answer because nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. So I just went off and I just started going. Made the decision myself that it was going to be the robot in love with the human, and from that point on, I just ran with it. So the actual image itself is, I'd say, 98% markers. I did use some Posca pens for highlights. It's literally just the white I use. A little bit of gel pen and some coloured pencil just to smooth things out where I couldn't get a smooth blend for whatever reason. The paper used is the Winsor and Newton marker paper, which is great for what it is. I seem to be getting results from it, but I'm still a bit frustrated by the thinness of the paper. It's only 70 gram, which is usually quite a lot thinner than just average printer paper. But it's that coating that makes sense, and it doesn't tear up. It works really well. And I can layer and layer until it becomes saturated. At the point it gets saturated, though, it does start to cockle, and that's where I get frustrated. But yeah, it's working for me. Sorry, I got distracted by my own drawing there. So yeah, as you see here, I've gone into the hand. I went in with the greys, and there's a bit of a jump because I had a little bit of a panic because it was the wrong colour grey and it wasn't lightening up the way I went. So out came those Poscas, and layer and layer and layer, I brought the whole thing back to a white sort of material. I'm not going to call it plastic, I'm not going to call it ceramic. I don't know what I did. I never know what I'm doing. But I rescued it, and that's the important thing. But yeah, again, I posted it up on my Twitter. A close-up. That hand is about twice the size of a UK 10p piece. And in the back of that hand is a tiny mesh pattern. Now, a little known fact about me is I get very dry eyes, and when I get very dry eyes, I get double vision. So trying to draw a dot work mesh pattern with double vision, where you're seeing dots upon dots upon dots and you're not sure which one you've actually put down, wasn't a lot of fun. But I did it. The pattern looks pretty good, and I know it's there. I mean, at the range it is on the video, you can't really see it, but I know it's there. And in the Bob Ross principle, if I know it's there, then that's our little secret. So yeah, it's the old favourites. I cracked out the Arteza Everblend, Winsor and Newton Pro and Brushmarkers, and the Spectrum Noir Aqua Markers. I've got a couple of the alcohol markers as well. They're not bad. I find them very uncomfortable to use for extended periods. I can see the benefit to the hexagonal barrel, but when you're using them continually for... God, I don't even know how long this piece took me, and this is quite a long video. But yeah, your hand cramps up, and to that end, I prefer the triangular barrel of the Arteza Everblends and the round barrel of the Winsor and Newton to the Spectrum. But the colours are great. I used some of the watercolour markers as well, which I haven't really played with since they were bought for my birthday, but I think they came into play here. So it's all about layering at this point. As with everything, my coloured pencil work, it's layer upon layer. One of the things that gets leveled to me is you don't finish work, but I kind of like these fractured edges. It feels more me. I just want to have a vignette in time and space. Something that just captures half a scene. So here comes the robot, and oh dear. Again, I picked the wrong grey. I thought I'd got the lightest grey I had, but it was a yellow grey, and where I wanted quite cool tones, I didn't get that with the yellow grey. So there is a little bit of a jump where Panic Mode Part 2 steps in, and the monotone on the robot develops some stronger highlights and some blue tones, because again, just ripped out the Poscas. You don't really need to see me in full panic mode, just drawing away with white Posca. But I continued once I got that ready. Continued. It's quite a challenge to render the robot, really. It's very easy to do skin tones once you know what you're doing. I'm not going to generalize, but once you know what you're doing, you can render skin tones. You know what colours go in skin to make it look natural. But when you're dealing with a monotone grey, it's not so easy. It's quite difficult. I tried rendering my reference image. It's a photo I took myself, and I tried rendering it in grey scale to get an idea, but in the end I just made it up as I went and see what happens, which seems to be my mantra. In life, art, everything, I just go and see what comes out of it. But anyway, I'm prattling on, I'm just talking nonsense now. I can see, I kept some of the Posca stuff in for the hair. Oh, the background. I didn't know what to do with the background, so I just coloured it in. I figured I needed some dark behind the robot, and some dark behind the human, just to make them pop out. My friend Kelly has said she can see a face in all the coloured pen background. I haven't seen it myself, but hey, you know what? She can do her. I'll just nod and smile. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up here. I hope you enjoy this piece. I feel I'm getting better and better with markers. But if you like what I do, you know the deal by now. Like, comment, subscribe, share it about. Share the love. Share the smile. Be happy. Anyway, take it easy.